Hey everybody, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Let's get our shit to ponder for today. And I touched on it yesterday, we got a new background. We got the go on the move, and it is absolutely a mental ward around here right now. And we're rolling with it. Alright, what is our topic for today? What shit are we gonna ponder today? Because there's plenty, right? What you got for us? Oh. Figure shit out on your own. Well, I guess, that's actually kind of in line with yesterday's you have the power to change your world. It's funny, honestly, okay, so anyone out there who has children, I know when my son was, preteen, teens, that child could look up any stupid video, song, game, whatever on his phone, but then he'd ask me about, like, why does this happen? What makes that work? Or, I'm like, dude, you have an entire computer in your hand. The information's there. I mean, we're really at a place in time where there is so much information available to us, and yet we sit around wondering, what am I going to do? How do I solve this problem? I need to talk to someone and find out what's going on while we're scrolling through Facebook on a computer that has a search engine that you can type in pretty much anything and get an answer to. We keep trying to reinvent the wheel, and they've pretty much got that one squared away. Pun intended. And yesterday's shit to ponder, I was talking about, we get hit by a train, and then we figure out what's going on. Somebody had to figure that shit out on their own. But the next person really doesn't have to. If we share our experiences, and there again, we've talked about it before, regret, guilt, shame. We like to share our experiences when we succeed. We like to share the pretty parts of our lives. And you know what? Nobody needs to know that shit. That doesn't help anyone. It makes us feel better because what we're projecting out into society is like, my life is great, except that no one's life is great all the time. And the challenges that we face as we go through life, that's what we need help with. And to see that, okay, if I don't know that while you're sitting on a lake in your boat and having a great time with your family, I don't know that 2 years ago you were trying to make ends meet and didn't know how to feed your kids. If I knew that, I would see that picture in a completely different way. Like, man, they really overcame some challenges, and look at them now. You know what? That gives me hope in my situation. It's not hopeless. There's a way out. Maybe I should ask them what they did. But we're not sharing those parts. We're sharing the sparkly parts. So the rest of us are out here, and life ebbs and flows. There are ups and downs. We'll have times when we're very prosperous, when things are going smooth, and times when the train hits and the dumpster fire starts, and you're just in it all going, right? It's a cycle. It's a spiral. And we keep coming back. We talked about this too, where there are layers. We go through layers. We'll think we've mastered something because we've been through it and we know what to do and we know how to handle it. Well, we were at level 1, and now we get to go through level 2. The nice part is we do make it farther in level 2 based on what we learned in level 1, but at the end of level 2 there's a new challenge, and it's something that forces us to grow and dig deeper. And that's why when you figure shit out on your own, you grow. We also talked about, so if I have a problem and I don't know what to do and I fall down, I get in victim mentality, woe is me, someone help me, I don't know what to do. Well, someone's going to steal my lesson because I'm going to give it to them. Because I'm going to lay there helpless and hope that somebody comes and fixes it for me. And when we do that, we skipped the lesson. That may get us on stable ground for a little bit, but we didn't learn what we needed to learn, so it's coming back. In those moments, one of the best things we can do, and absolutely reach out to people who've been through what you've been through for guidance, for just encouragement, like, it'll be okay. Like, I went through that myself a couple years ago. These are the things that helped me. And don't just stop at one person, because we're all different. What helped that person might not fit your situation, or it just may not work for you and who you are. But we were meant to interact with each other and rely on each other's experiences to grow as a collective together. That's what evolution is. And I talk about that in the book, which actually, if you don't know, so I reference the book. So this was actually a coaching course that I'd come up with. And I don't know if you've ever priced coaching. It's got a pretty high price point, and that is not accessible to everyone. And I thought, well, that's dumb. If I want to help people, then I need to make it available, easily available. So I put the information into a book. And the first book, Get Your Shit Together, is about you as an individual. Like, sharing experiences of ways to get through all the mental crap and getting in your power and digging through the emotional baggage so that you are on solid ground. It's actually, like, I refer to it as life on the pedestal. When you know your worth, you know your value, you know you're capable of figuring shit out on your own. And then I've actually been working on a parenting book, Positive Parenting. And I think at this point, given our current situation, my third book may be Positive Childing, How to Parent Your Parent. I don't know. We'll see. But we go through these things for a reason. And when we find ways to navigate the world successfully that are easy, that other people can do too, a lot of times it's just overcomplicated. If you look at, like, a psychology textbook, you're like, what in the fuck are they talking about? And how is this going to help me? But if it's broken down into layman's terms, hey, don't do that because that's really going to fuck up your head. But if you do this, that'll help. I can use that. And that's part of confidence. When we figure shit out on our own, we can take pride in that. Like, look at that. I figured that out myself. And you see it in children all the time. When they figure out how to tie their shoe, the first time they put their shirt on right. And we don't ever outgrow that. We develop confidence from navigating challenges. So if we never had any challenges, we wouldn't grow. We'd still be living in caves trying to figure out how to make fire. But we can grow a lot faster if we share the fact that life is not all rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. Yeah, I'm going through a challenge, or yeah, you know what? I understand. I hear what you're saying, and I've been there. Do you want to grab a cup of coffee? Maybe we can talk about it. We have been so isolated from each other with our current lifestyle, at least here in the United States. And then the expectation of busy. No one has time to talk. So you don't know that the person you sit next to at work every day is going through the exact same thing that you navigated 2 years ago. And they don't feel comfortable talking about it because, oh my God, what will people think? Well, who fucking cares what people think? Are you struggling? Well, then let somebody help you. Put it out there. We all struggle. Even if we don't post it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, X, I can't keep up. Whatever social media platform. But figure shit out on your own doesn't mean that you can't ask other people. Just don't lay down. Don't wait for someone to save you, because you have everything you need to save yourself. It doesn't hurt to get advice along the way, because if you're down in a deep hole and somebody has a ladder, well, by all means, that's going to make it a whole lot easier. So if there's something that's been bothering you, something that you can't find the solution to, ask Alexa, Google it. That information is out there. Talk to your close friends. It's not something you really want to post on Facebook. Because there's a whole lot of nasty, ugly out there in social media land. But talk to your close friends. They may have a family member or someone who's been through something similar, and advice that can help you get through it faster and easier. And by God, that is, I think we're all open to that, right? Let's not make it harder. So, I hope this helps. Wishing you a fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon.